Time passes extremely fast, and I feel like I'm moving through my days without being in them. It's like I'm looking at my shoes all the time and days keep passing by me. I'm not noticing anything, I'm not paying attention, just me looking down at my shoes while the light is the only thing that changes. But I'm not feeling the warmth of it, and I'm not feeling the cold of it either. I'm just there, watching days start and end too soon, moving too fast. And I want to be in them. To stay, to slow things down just enough that I can gather my strength and start noticing what's around me. I've been feeling like this for a while now. The dread of waking up and the counting down to go to bed. And what makes it even stranger is that it's finally spring. These have been the warmest days of the year so far, and yet I'm sitting in an office or working on school, and when I finally get to go home, I'm just trying to get there as fast as possible, to rest my head, to stop the pounding from so much thinking. And I can't even have my quiet moment in the sun, and now is exactly the time for it. Just to sit somewhere on a walk and spend a few minutes with the warmth, to feel the energy of it. And I can't even give myself that. So I thought, I have to do something. I have to try to get my meaning back, to get my attention back. And I'm slowly working on it, and I thought that if you perhaps are feeling at least a tiny bit like I'm describing, this could be helpful to you. So these are a few things that I've been doing to get back on the Mindful Days track. The first thing I've been trying is a short check-in. Sometimes just 3 seconds, sometimes 30, it's super short. And it's just about asking yourself, what does my body feel like right now? Not to fix anything, just to notice. I ask, is anything hurting? Is anything overwhelmed? And I run a quick scan through everything. And somehow, I feel something moving through me, like some kind of energy. Through my toes, my legs, my torso, my hands, into my forehead. And it feels a little lighter for that moment, and I can refocus on whatever I'm doing. Another thing that has been useful to me is journaling more. Not in a deep or super meaningful way, just writing at least one sentence at the end of the day about something that happened. It doesn't have to be reflective, it doesn't have to be important, just something real. Something that happened throughout the day. Like my note for a few days ago. The coffee I had that day was too bitter. And I am not too much of a coffee person. I always have to oversugar, eat overmilk it, and I prepared my coffee that day just as any other day. And it was super bitter. And I didn't enjoy it. It was like it was burned. And my colleague said the same thing, actually. But until she said it, I had been drinking it on autopilot. I knew something was off, but I wasn't paying attention to the feeling. It was just, here is a coffee, here is a cup of it, drink it. Just an empty command. But then I noticed. And now I can write that one sentence or super short story about it and make the whole day connect to something. Make it happen, at least on paper. Or write about something that just grabbed your attention. Not something beautiful necessarily, just something you actually saw, or heard or felt today. A face, a sound, a moment where you were briefly present. Write it down and let it say, I was there, something got through. I stood next to someone who had a tear on their backpack. You noticed that you were there. Grab the thought, put it down, connect it to your day, or connect your day to it. That's how you pay attention. That's how you remember. And that's how you put meaning to your days. Another thing I've been trying is naming the texture of the day. Not saying whether the day was good or bad, just attaching a texture to it. Today, for example, felt heavy to me. Not like a heavy blanket that holds you tight and keeps you safe, but anxiously heavy most of the time. The heaviness just laid its hands on the top of my head and tried to push me and my eyelids to shut down. But afterward, it somehow shifted into something pleasantly warm, and my mind eased a bit. That's enough. That's a way of witnessing the day, through textures. And if you want to write something more personal, write a few words to the version of you that's struggling. It doesn't have to be advice, just acknowledgement. I know this is hard right now. I know you're tired. Be gentle to yourself. Keep it short. Don't pressure yourself to go deep, to be thoughtful, to solve anything. Just create a tiny, small separation between you and the dread. It's enough to breathe. Just remember to be consistent with it. If writing doesn't feel right, record yourself, video journal, or just talk to yourself for a minute or two. Rewatch old footage or look through old photos. Take yourself out of the blur for a moment. Let yourself land in a memory that felt good, something you cherish. Remind yourself of things you felt before. Let it be today's thing. The thing you thought about, the feeling you touched. Use it to want to feel something again, to feel connected, to pay attention. I know sometimes life feels heavy. Right now, honestly, it does to me. But I do these things so I can ease my mind a little. If I write down what I went through, what I felt, with what I struggled, I don't feel like I have to hold it in my mind all the time. I can forget, because the paper remembers it for me. So I don't have to think about it anymore and move on. I understand that it is not the solution for everything, but for some things it is. The smallest act of attention is a form of resistance, saying I was here today, this was real. It doesn't have to be deep, it can be just about the coffee, it can be about switching from coffee to tea today, or choosing a pear instead of an apple. It can be noticing that your boots are filthy and that you should clean them. That's your entry. That's the way you pay attention. That's the way you witness your life. Over time, it may open up the doors for new topics that you'll want to talk about. It can help you cope, and it will help you remember. These are just a few ways that can help you start feeling connected again. There are definitely many more, and maybe some other idea came to you during this video, something that felt like, yes, that might be for me. And you could perhaps share your idea with the rest of us. And if grabbing a piece of paper feels like too much, write the thing about your day into the comment section. Connect back to your life, back to yourself. It's all the time you've got. Don't just swim through your days without noticing them. Time is the most precious thing we have.